Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Todd, Southern Sipper, coming to you from the back patio. Today's Friday. This is going to make it up on the channel in the morning. And what are we? Look, I'm just going to go ahead and be straight up front and honest with you, because this has already been poured. Look at that, and I've had half of it. This is from Wynk Strawberry Lemonade. They also have a raspberry lemonade and lemonade. And now what happened, the reason half of this pig is gone is because I forgot to turn this on. And if you don't turn that on, there's no audio. And the last thing anybody that watches this channel wants, or last thing anybody watching any channel wants, is to watch an old fart run his mouth while he narrates something different over the top of it. So, you know what I did? Started over. So to summarize, where I was my friends at Wynk sent these to me. Be perfectly upfront about that. And this is these are the little 2.5 milligrammers that they have. They decided to add a 10 milligram seltzer to their lineup. And I've reviewed the 2.5 milligrams, so I'll dig that up and I'll link it overhead. And this is something else I'm going to do right now that I always say I'm going to do and I never do, is, hey, how about everybody like and subscribe to the channel? I'd appreciate it. I'm steady just chipping away. This is just a fun thing for me to do, but let me stay on the subject of the seltzer, since I've covered all this once. Just boneheaded. It was just a hectic day today. I was supposed to have this easy day. You know, I had it all mapped out, and it frustrates me when I get my day lined up, and at 2 hours in, it all kind of falls apart. You know, but it always seems to be on damn Friday. But this 10 milligram strawberry lemonade seltzer is 0 calories, and it is sweetened with sorbitol, if I read that correctly. But the rest of the ingredients in there are really, really nice. It's, monk fruit and beta carotene for color, and it does have natural strawberry and natural lemonade flavor. Now it is a seltzer. There's no doubt. It tastes like a seltzer, fizzy like a seltzer. However, some seltzers are just so lightly flavored. It's like they whisper whatever, lemonade over the top of the glass. And then some of them, they'll really hammer the sweetener in there with some sort of flavoring and make them really, really sweet. This one's kind of falling in that middle ground. It's a little tart, a little sweet. It's really nice. It's crisp and refreshing on these hot summer days, because let me tell you, summer's here, boys and girls. It was 90 degrees today. It's going to be 90 degrees tomorrow. We're going to get back down next week into some really nice temps. Low 80s and 60s in the morning, and those are the kinds of days, man, that I really love it, that I work outside most of the damn time. I just look forward to them. Days like, well, it's coming up June. We're getting close to June. We're gonna get into June and July, August, and it's gonna be mid 90s. It's gonna be, when I get to work at 7 o'clock, it's gonna be 80. I'm just rambling on about nothing. I always tell myself I'm going to keep this front half short. Never do. Today, I'm not even going to tell myself that, because you know what? Don't care. I'm just excited to get out here this afternoon and get one of these things done after the crazy day I had, and that leaving that microphone off is just another example. Of course, that was totally self-inflicted. So I really should talk more about Wynk, but you know what? I think I'll save more of that for the second half. And uh, you know, while I'm making 0 cents and rambling on about nothing, we'll cover whatever comes up. Now, of course, second half as usual, because it's gonna be dark by then. We'll be in there inside in front of the mugshot cam. Let me tell you one thing: my next door neighbor's air conditioner over there. Uh, that's the noisiest damn thing. It sounds like it's got rocks in it. I don't know what the hell. Uh, my house, all the houses on my street, they're all 100 years old. This house was built in 1922, I think. Uh, Now, at some point, they put central air and heat in mine. It was in, but this one right there, negative. So it's a windy unit. It's a big ass windy unit, and I I suspect it's got a squirrel cage fan in it. They all do. I just suspect it's got a bunch of leaves or something because if you're familiar with Mobile and our love affair with live oak trees, um, it's probably just full of damn live oak leaves because we're not far off from the time of year in spring when the live oaks shed all their leaves and replace them with new ones, and they do it all at the same time in the spring, and it's an enormous mess. But they're great for your flower beds. But I don't know if you can hear that over my little Magic Gizmotron microphone there or not, but I can damn sure hear it. So, anywho, um, as much as I want to just sit here and keep going, uh, dinner's going to be calling soon, and uh, it's the old sunlight's getting dimmer and dimmer, and I do need to leave something to just pop in my head and chit chat about in the second half, and it might be a long one. I don't know. Uh, we'll see. But I am going to drink all of this 10 milligrammer. Drink every damn bit of it. Normally, I like a 5 milligram is my ideal dose. These little 2.5s are. I'm a big fan of those. For especially on the long Mardi Gras, the days of lots of parades downtown, and I'm down there for quite a long time. Big fan of those. So, anywho, uh, I'm gonna shut this thermocell off, pack my junk up, get in the house, and I'll see you guys in honestly probably going to be about an hour and a half. Welcome back to part 2 of our Wynk uh, THC soda. This is the strawberry lemonade, 10 milligrams. I'll tell y'all right now. Okay, let me do a disclaimer. I read the ingredients again before I came in here, and in the first half I said it was sweetened with sorbitol. It is not sweetened with sorbitol. It is allulose. I looked that up. I'll let y'all Google that one on your own, but it appears to be a natural sweetener. Uh, I'm not smart enough to understand all it is, so y'all look that up. But it does have natural strawberry and lemon flavor, along with just natural color, and it's not much of that. It was really, y'all saw it. It was a light pink affair. So I'll tell you, it's a quick hitter too. It was certainly less than half an hour, and it had punched me pretty hard. From that point, it's been a nice steady progression up to about, plateaued, I guess is a good term. I just, after these reviews, I just get lower and lower in the chair. Uh, a little quicker than I would like. Anywho, um, that's one thing. I'm old, and I'm really, I don't have a lot of friends that, you know, engage in this or that I engage in this kind of stuff with on a regular basis. So, you know, all of the new modern terminology, I don't know it. Not even gonna lie, I don't even. Some of it I do, but it's not much. I am not, you know, up to date on all of that. Anywho, Jesus Christ. Um, Now I did mention in the first video. Now I'm just looking for something to get a few minutes more out of this. I reviewed Wynk's 2.5 milligrams. Uh, that's another seltzer. I really like those. Those are fun. For, you know, if you're a lightweight like me, or if, you know, you want to be social for longer, and you just can kind of maintain, you know, whatever it is, whatever level you're trying to maintain. I like them for that. It's easy to do. Oh my word, this has hit me like a brick. Uh, but that first 20 minutes was pow. But and then, you know, I think I'm where it's going to get. But from that 20 minutes on, it's been a steady climb. Wow, we just completely um, lost track of where I was. Jesus. Okay, just for shits and giggles. Um, I'll talk. You know, at work. Good God. Let me go ahead and apologize about the audio in this second half because I screwed up and I took my little microphone off and didn't turn it off and killed the battery. So it wasn't fully charged to start with because I'm bad about just letting them sit for too long. If I'm not doing any reviews and I don't use them, then I never get the damn things plugged back in to keep them charged. So I threw that one on. You know, not too soon before I went out to do the first half, and then forgot all about it. Didn't plug it back in like an idiot. But anyway, so if this doesn't sound right, that's why. And I keep telling myself and everybody else that I'm going to get more and more of these done, and I just never do. You know, it's just been today was just a perfect example. I even had my day mapped out. Super easy day. No, sir. 2.5 hours in, or 2 hours into the day, it was over. Just nuts. Now, I've got, you know, plenty more of this stuff to do, and I'm going to get to all that. Like, you know, I've got another flavor of Wynk or two that I want to do, and so, you know, if I can just, you know, just get myself on some sort of decent schedule, it's purely self-inflicted. I mean, I don't. It's nothing going on the outside world that keeps me from doing this. Other, you know, that I don't normally deal with all day, every day. You know, but I frustrate myself when I don't sit down here, or, you know, and and carve out the time to sit down and do a review. It's not like I don't enjoy it. Hell, they're fun to do. You know, sit down and ramble on about nonsense in front of a camera and get high. You know, that's a dream job. But I've said it before, this channel, I don't make a penny on this channel, and I'm not really trying to. So there's that. Oh, look at there. I've made it up to 6.5 minutes. I mean, you know, usually I can just find 48 things to cover and have to quit before it turns into, you know, an absolute ramble fest beyond all imagination. But tonight ain't that night. I am struggling to just think of anything. So what I'm going to do, now that I say 7 minutes, there's going to be a little bit that gets edited out in the middle of this thing where I just sat here staring at the stupid phone because I just couldn't think of anything to say. So, that being said, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. I enjoy the comments. And as always, please try to enjoy your edibles, drinkables, smokables, whatever, responsibly.